It's January the 10th, 2018. You got your coffee? Good morning, YouTube, my beautiful, wonderful, glorious, simply amazing, precious brothers and sisters, viewers and subscribers. Gather around, pull up a chair, let me know what are you going to share with Pastor Dave as we begin our day together. For this is the day that the Lord has made, and I will rejoice, and I will be exceedingly glad in it. I've got my coffee. A little bit left with cream. Absolutely no sugar. How do you drink your coffee? How do you take your coffee? How much is your coffee? Wait a minute. Coffee. 5 cents a cup? Remember when coffee was 5 cents a cup? How much is it now? I don't want to hear about Starbucks. No. Let me know what you're going to share with Pastor Dave. Hot cocoa, coffee, let me know in the comment section below. Do that now. Hang on. Heading out this morning, been busy with our ministry, our urban outreach to the homeless. I'll be out in Flint, Michigan today, this morning early. So I want to get this video going and uploaded. And oh my goodness, a 7.6 magnitude earthquake hits Honduras last night right around the 10 o'clock p.m. mark. And I want to remind you, I put out my predictions for 2018, not prophecies, just things that I feel that I've been having nightmares about. But Yahweh has been putting heavy on my heart, and I did mention that there would be at least 2 earthquakes in the 7.1 or higher range. And we had a 7.6 earthquake last night, but it looks like it's all clear. Let's go to that report real quick this morning. Drink some coffee. All right, let's take a look at the earthquake that struck last night around 10 o'clock p.m. in Eastern Standard Time. Many reported a 7.8 mega earthquake, and it was a powerful earthquake, but it was actually a 7.6, and it strikes off Central America. And let me give you the latest update. January 10th, a powerful earthquake struck off the coast of Central America late Tuesday night and briefly prompted a tsunami warning for several islands in the Caribbean, officials said. The National Geological Survey said the quake was centered about 125 miles north of Barra Patuca, Honduras, about 25 miles from the Great Swan Islands. It measured a magnitude of 7.6, the USGS said. There were no reports of, I repeat, there were no reports of serious damage or casualties after the earthquake hit shortly before 10 p.m. on Tuesday. There were reports of cracks in homes along the northern coast of Olancho in eastern Honduras. A tsunami warning was issued for Puerto Rico, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and the British Virgin Islands. The National Weather Service in Puerto Rico advised residents located near the ocean to move out of the waters off the beach and away from the harbor. The quake, let me go back up here. The quake was shallow at only 6.2 miles, which would have amplified its effect. Over the past century, 9 other earthquakes of magnitude 6 or greater have occurred within nearly 250 miles of Tuesday's earthquake. So it's just a quick update. It wasn't a 7.8 and a 7.6. It wasn't a mega quake, but it was a pretty powerful quake. No casualties. Some cracks in a few homes, and they issued a tsunami warning, but I guess all is clear. But I want to take you now to my predictions for 2018, this year. And I mentioned that there would be at least 2 earthquakes, 7.0, 7.1 or higher, but I predicted they would cause some collateral damage. This one here seems to be only a few cracks in some homes and no severe damage or destruction. And I uploaded this on January the 4th of this year, 2018, and let me share this with all of you.
Number 9.
I want to put this out there as a possibility. What I predict for 2018, a major one or at least two major earthquake. It could be 0.6 magnitude, but a deep earthquake. But I feel, and I've dreamt about earthquakes. The earthquakes are going to come back on the upswing. One or two major earthquakes, magnitude 7 or higher, causing collateral damage, property, loss of life in 2018. I just want to share that with all of you. I just thought you'd find that interesting. Also, if you go back and review that video from January the 4th, my 20 predictions, not prophecy, predictions for 2018, I said that though the Trump haters, those that are putting out terrible reports on Donald Trump, the things would kind of level off. And look what happened yesterday at that meeting with Republicans and Democrats on DARCA and on building the wall. Even the mainstream media press was giving Donald Trump compliments. So much for him being crazy, I guess. Ministry announcements. Let me check. I don't believe we have any offerings to report of, but bear with me this morning. Then I don't think you can tell yet, but I want to share something with you. Let me check. Hang on. Don't go nowhere. Stay put. Stay put this morning. You're grounded. You're grounded. Let me see. I came a little bit unprepared this morning. I'm so busy. I got to head out to Flint, Michigan. Let's see. No offerings to report. Nothing has come in to our ministry and urban outreach to the homeless and to the poor. I want to give another example of success stories. You may remember the young couple when they were in the Taco Bell. The young man's name was Shane, and I can't remember the young lady's name. And all she wanted for Christmas was to be with her mom and dad that had passed away. Well, they're no longer on the street of Flint, Michigan in the freezing cold. They're no longer homeless. Thanks to all of you that have given so much to this ministry. They're now in Arizona, staying with family, and Shane is working and taking care of her, and that's how God works. That's how he works in such wonderful ways. We serve a mighty God, a mighty powerful, awesome, and glorious God. Again, no offerings, but I mentioned this yesterday, so if you're watching, I've gotten 2 boxes from Amazon Prime with sweats and hoodies for the homeless, but they're going to my neighbor's house. You got the number of my address off by 1. It's going to 6051 Stockbridge Commons Trail. That's my neighbor across the street. He's a nice guy, Tony. But the correct address is 6052 Stockbridge Commons Trail, Grand Blanc, Michigan 48439. All right, I love you guys. One more sip of coffee with all of you. Hang on. I have well, I've said it before, but 2018 is going to be a biblical year, and I pray it's the year of the rapture of the church, the rapture of the bride, and more earthquakes. Keep your eye on the earthquakes. I think they are really going to ramp up. I also mentioned flooding, and we're seeing that now. It's going to be 45 degrees in Michigan today and almost 60 tomorrow after all the snow we had, so look out. The flood waters are coming. I'll put all the links below to how you can support this ministry, God's ministry, and outreach to the homeless below. We need your help. I can't do this without you. If you would like to make a contribution to our ministry and outreach to the homeless, what you do is you go to the Show More section right here, right above where you leave your comments, just below the video, and then you click on the Show More tab, and you will see all of the links to how you can support our ministry and outreach to fight homelessness